Hey friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for checking it out. If this is your first time here and you guys do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Welcome back to all my other subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming back again. I really do appreciate it. All right, you guys, so in today's video, we are going to be doing a little repot with me. I have everything set up right here. Okay, I gathered all this stuff together last night in hopes of filming earlier, and it just didn't happen. And it's actually 10:30 at night right now. I know, I'm crazy, okay? I tend to be doing a lot of plant chores and stuff in the evening, and I figured, why not film it? Okay, I have this lovely setup over here now. My husband built me a beautiful desk here, and he did my wood wall. This is our office, so yeah, I figured I might as well take advantage of it for filming purposes. Basically, I normally film in my plant room, but I'm getting really pregnant and I cannot get up and down off the ground easy. I'd love to just sit on the ground and do my repot with me, but I'm past that point now. It's uncomfortable. I can't move around great. And so yeah, we're gonna use the desk. I have a bunch of pots here to pick from. I already gathered all the plants that I want to repot. I also put a little question bubble thing on my Instagram last night, I think it was, so I got a couple questions that I'm gonna be answering on there. So I always say every single time I do a repot with me, it's like last minute and I just ask it on my Instagram. I'm really bad, and I know I should put it on my YouTube where you can ask a question, but I'm just lame and I didn't. So here we are. I got a couple questions I'm gonna answer. I'm drinking some ginger turmeric peach tea because, like I said, it's 10:30 at night. I need to get ready for bed. I should probably be drinking my like bedtime tea. So yeah, I'm gonna answer some questions. We're gonna do a little bit of repot with me and hang out for a little while. So yeah, I guess let's get to it. No time like the present, because I gotta work tomorrow and I gotta get to bed soon. I don't know, should I go through and show you guys all the plants, and then that way I can just talk and not have to show you individually what I'm going to be repotting. So I have this Hoya abuvada. It's normally in water. I just emptied the water out because I was thinking about putting it in this pot, but I have two other new pots that I think I might put this one in. I don't know if we're going to get to all of these plants or not. We'll see how much I talk. I also have this starfish sansevieria right here, and it is definitely outgrown. It's got two little pups in here, and it's just thirsty a lot. So yeah, he needs an upgrade for sure. I have my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and this one is so thirsty all the time because look at what a tiny pot it's in, and it's this long, and it has put out a new leaf for me, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I don't know, I've been bad lately with watering, and I don't want to like kill any of these plants, so he needs an upgrade. Oh god, I'm already spilling. Ooh, I've already spilled dirt. I am gonna lay cardboard down because my husband hasn't like sealed this desk, or he's not done with it yet. Oh my god, you guys, bad things already happening. Then I have my Ploumanii. This one was just a stump. So if you can tell, I have the soil is like really low in here, but it's put out two new babies and it's putting out a third baby. So I'm gonna keep it in this same pot. I'm just gonna pull it out and fill it up to the top, like move this up, because I know there's a ton of roots in here, and it just needs more soil. So we're keeping them in this pot. So I do just have them down in these thrifted Pyrex bowls because I use them to bottom water, so they're just sitting in here. But I have this beautiful new plant. This one came from a plant trade, and I actually got this from Mary J's Plants, and I'm in love with it, but it does have a couple leaves that have a little bit of injury on them, and I have two, I think, that are yellowing on here just from my lack of watering, because look at how small this container is. Like, that is so small in comparison to how big the plant is. So he definitely needs an upgrade, so we're going to upgrade him. So another one that I really want to repot is this Monstera celtibacana. It's got a little yellowing leaf down here, and also my cat got a hold of this top leaf in the time of last night. Since I put these out here last night, I was like, I'm going to gather up all my stuff. I'm going to go ahead and mix my soil so I'll be on top of it when I'm ready to do my repot with me. and my cat jumped up here and chewed this leaf off. So I need to cut it, but it is in desperate need, okay? It needs to come out of terracotta, and it needs another little stake. It just needs attention. This one is always thirsty, and it needs to be in plastic or ceramic. Last up on my list is this guy. This is my Crimson Queen. I almost said princess. The queen is the dark on the inside with the white around the edges. Now I have it in this pot. This pot doesn't have any drainage, which I'm fine with. I'm honestly been okay moving a lot of my plants into pots that don't have drainage because I'm such an underwater that it's okay. But he's not in that. This is just using it as like a little cash bow. He's actually in this terracotta pot right here, and he is so thirsty all the time. And I got this plant, it was so small, it wasn't even trailing, and it's trailing a ton. Also, I'm gonna make him a trellis, but I'm probably gonna add that into my next video. We're not gonna do that tonight, but I have a really good idea of something to make a trellis out of, and I have him in mind. So I wanna upgrade him. I'm thinking about just upgrading him into this pot because it is like one size up. So yeah, I don't know, I just love the pink, and he's got these two really cute pink leaves. So yeah, that's all the plants I'm going to try to be repotting today. So I'm probably going to move you guys a little bit closer. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to grab my soil, and I'm going to get to answering some of your questions. So let's do it. Alright, so first up I'm going to do this Syngonium macrophylla. It is in desperate need, and I don't really know what the roots look like, but I think this is a good size pot. Here comes my doggy. Don't knock over the camera. I think this is a good size pot, so yeah, I'm just gonna hold it over this soil right here, and it doesn't look crazy root bound, but that is just such a tiny pot to me. I can't keep it watered enough. I kept noticing that it was thirsty, and my husband said to me, he's like, don't you think that needs to be like repotted? I'm like, okay, you know it's bad if my husband notices that it needs to be repotted. So I'm not going to disturb it too much, considering the fact that I just got it. I'm basically just going to put it up in here, and then I'm going to fill in around it. So let me pull my phone up and see what questions I got off of my Instagram. I don't know. I'm such a person that likes to stand up. I literally like to stand up all the time. This pot does not have a drainage hole, but like I said, I'm okay with that because I do really like to bottom water. That's the only thing that I don't like about it when you don't have a drainage hole. But this guy has been really thirsty, and all my other pots are huge. Like, the only other pots I have are this big, and that is way too big of a jump. Like, no. Or I had that other one that I forgot I had that other pot I could have used. But we're gonna go with this for now. And in my soil, I have orchid bark, perlite. I'm using Fox Farm soil, and I put a little bit of worm castings in here. And the orchid bark mix I had, I believe, has some charcoal in it. Yeah, so it has a bunch of good stuff. So yeah, look at how much better he looks. He's so pretty. I absolutely love him. I did a plant swap. What I was saying, I filmed a little clip. I'm probably going to add it into my next vlog. I don't know if I'll have time to add it in today. Now, where do I want to put these once I'm done? I think I'm going to set them over here. I did a plant swap with like 7 other YouTubers. I filmed me unboxing that plant, so I'll probably add it into my next video. But basically we use this app, and it wasn't like I swap with Mary, you know, like I sent something to Mary and then Mary sent something to me. Every person sent something different. So I had Millennial Planter. She just posted a video of what I sent her, and it made me so happy seeing her unbox it. It was so cute. So yeah, everybody got a different person, which is really fun, and it was anonymous. Like, nobody knew who they got. I just want to keep this in this pink pot because the pink leaves. So yeah, it was really fun. And then she got me like the cutest earrings. I've worn them literally in my past 2 videos. I've been wearing them every day. I literally only wear these hoops. I don't like anything really heavy. And so I've been wearing, I wear these hoops, and then now the earrings she sent me are so light and they're so big, and I love big earrings, But I don't know, I just don't like wearing big heavy things anymore. It seems to bother me. So she sent me the cutest Monstera earrings, and then she sent me a freaking tumbler that is so adorable, you guys. Like, I've been using it for water. I'm afraid this is like attached to the side of this terracotta, because I'm drinking so much lately. Yeah, this is like grown to the terracotta. I can hear it like ripping. I should have repotted this a while ago. Anyway, she overdid herself by sending me that plant and the water bottle and the earrings. And I just loved it so much. I don't know. There's nothing better. It was just really fun to do with, this is already needing a drink. Like, these bottom leaves are wrinkly already. And I feel like I just watered this not that long ago. I have some tiny little tools. Maybe I can use those to get this out. But yeah, so I did the plant swap and I got that new plant. So I haven't repotted it. I'm glad it's got a new home, and maybe it won't dry out so fast. This is obviously way overdue. I'm gonna see if I can get that other tool to, ooh, I don't want to rip it. It sounds like I'm ripping it. Let me grab these other tools and then I'll start answering my questions. Let me go to my questions. Oh my god, it's 10:55, you guys. What am I doing? Okay, I took a screenshot because I didn't want to lose them. Okay, so let's go. First question is, how did you and your hubby meet? We met at the gym. Believe it or not, well, I guess when we met, I wasn't a gym rat. I became a gym rat because my husband was. Like, every single time I went to the gym, every single time I went to the gym, he was there. I was like, when is he not at the gym? So I started going purposely because I thought he was so cute and I just wanted him to talk to me. But, you know, I'm not going to be the one to make the first move and go talk to him. And I knew nothing. Like, at this time, here's what the roots look like. I literally knew nothing about training, like, at all. So yeah, I joined, I don't know if you guys are familiar, a Lifetime Fitness. So I joined Lifetime Fitness. It's a really good club. And yeah, I started going at the same time every night, and I like, oh my god, I wanted to talk to him, and we would like stare at each other, but we didn't talk for a while. So I was in there, then finally he came up to me to talk to me, to tell me that I was doing a machine wrong. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. If you think I'm doing it wrong, then show me how to do it right. Like, if you know everything, then why don't you just train me? And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, he's for real? Like, he'll train me? So basically, we started working out together in the evenings, and my idea of a workout and his idea of workout are two totally different things. Like, the first time he trained me, he was like, okay, you're not gonna like it. I'm like, oh, whatever, you know. But I really liked him and stuff. So the first time he trained me, I like literally came home and wanted to cry. Like, I told my mom, I was so mad. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's such a jerk. He like pushed me way hard. Like, he was totally testing me, like, but me not knowing, like, he just trains hard. Like, that's how he trains. And I was like so pissed off because, I don't know, I guess my expectations were like, oh, this is going to be like a fun, flirty thing. And I don't work out anyways. At the time, I had just started working out, doing like basic stuff, you know, not knowing how to properly train. So yeah, I was pissed off about it when I left because it wasn't super enjoyable, because he really worked me out hard. And then I was like determined, I'm like, well, now I can't quit because then it makes me look like I'm a weak link. Like, so we just started working out in the evenings, and then we started dating pretty soon, honestly. Like, once we started working out together, then that was it. We started going out. And that was 10 years ago. So we've been together ever since. Okay, let me see what other questions. It says, what got you into houseplants? Okay, so moving out here where we live in the country got me into houseplants because I have a beautiful sunroom. Okay, let me pick a pot for this one. I don't know, I still feel like I like these, but they're just an awkward size. Okay, I want this to go in plastic or ceramic. Maybe I should put them in this pot. That's like, oh no. Did he break? No, the Velcro just came off. Ugh, I seriously thought I just broke him. Guys, and I gotta get him a new pole. I'm gonna make him a pole, but oh, that was upsetting. Okay, what was the question? I've already lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, what got you into houseplants? So because we moved out here, like in the country, like I said, I have a beautiful sunroom and it just felt so empty. Now my mom's always had houseplants. She's always kept houseplants. Not like what I do by any means, but she's always had houseplants and stuff, and I just never had any interest in them. But being out here in the country, I don't know, I think it was a lonely thing too. Like none of my family's here or my friends or anything like that, and I just felt like, I don't know, I needed a hobby or something. So I started buying plants to hang them on my sunroom, and the more I bought, the more I liked, until I filled up the whole sunroom. And then basically I discovered YouTube plant world, and that just opened up a whole nother thing. I had no idea other people were into plants like this. This is just a used dryer sheet. I'm gonna put this in the bottom to keep the soil from coming out of the hole. So yeah, basically, yeah, moving out here into the country, and then I wanted to put some plants on my front porch, and one thing led to another, and then I got obsessed with it. And like I said, I could not believe that there were like other people out here that were into it like I am. And yeah, I don't know, I just find a lot of joy. It's a good, like, it's good for my mental health. It's like, I don't know, I needed a hobby that wasn't just work. I do have another job that I work from home sometimes, and yeah, I don't know, I just don't want to work like it be, I am creative with my job because I'm a hairstylist, but that's, I don't know, that's work. It's different. I wanted something that I could just be a good outlet for me. So I don't know, it helped me a lot, and it helped me like when my husband was sick, when he almost died, being home. I took off work for like 6 weeks to take care of him, and it was just really good to like not just take care of him, like have my plant hobby to do at the same time. This is not going to be in the middle. And yeah, I don't know, I guess moving out into the country is what got me into plants, and I've been into them the past couple years, ever since we moved here. So yeah, that's what got me into them. Okay, let's see. This is in desperate need. I have a stake. Where is it? I bought some stakes from the dollar store that are like, they're not bamboo, they're just wood skewers. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put a wood skewer in here and plant Velcro it, because if not, I'm afraid it's gonna like snap off. I probably could have added a little more bark. I don't know, I used to add a ton of bark into my soil mix, and then I realized like it dries out so fast. How do you take care of an elephant bush? Mine is dying fast. Okay, so I've never actually owned an elephant bush before. I know they're a succulent. Okay, this one, do I want to put it in here? Okay, let me see who I have left. I can either put this one in here, which it doesn't have a drainage hole, or I could put it in this plastic planter. I don't know, this one's just not really cute. I also have this You Grow Girl one. Does it have a, no, it doesn't have a hole, but I feel like this could be kind of supportive if I planted it down like a little bit further. I think we're gonna go with this. Okay, so back to the elephant bush. I don't know, okay, you said it's dying fast. I'm not huge on succulents because I can't keep succulents alive very well, but it could be one of two things. Like if you're losing a bunch of leaves, if you think it's dying, you're either overwatering it or underwatering it. I would have to get more information to know. I do know they like bright sun, like you can give them up to probably like 6 hours of bright sun. So maybe you don't have it in bright enough place. Maybe if you move it to a bright place. And yeah, I'm gonna ask you about your watering. We need to figure out what your watering is. You could be over or under watering it, but I would have to have more information to be able to like help, oh my god, this is stuck, diagnose it a little bit better. But like I said, I have never owned one, so you should probably not be taking advice from me, but I do know they're succulent. Ooh, big roots. So yeah, it could be one of the two things. Or you just might have a plant that does not want to live, you know? We all get those sometimes where you just, no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to want to live. The last one of these I had didn't seem to want to live, and that's why I didn't buy it for the longest time. Like, I got this one recently, like in the past few months, because I was scared of it because I killed my other one and I waited till prices went down. I think I got this one for $10. I think, it doesn't say on there, but yeah, like $10 or $15 for this. But it's beautiful. I have this in my plant room and it's really happy. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a plant in front of my face for this whole video. But yeah, I'm gonna plant him down in here a little bit more, and maybe this will help because I've been severely underwatering him. I was trying to have it facing the writing. It's kind of off center, but it should do. Okay, let me pull up another question. Okay, how are you feeling with the pregnancy so far? So far, this can lead into another question that I have as well, but so far I've been feeling good. Last like 2 weeks, I have not been good at all, y'all. I was having mental breakdowns. I'll explain more about that, but up until that point, I've done good. My first trimester, super sick, like not like, you know, vomiting all the time or anything like that, just nauseous all the time. I was out of it. I couldn't do anything. I could barely just go to work. I was just so sick. As soon as I hit my second trimester, I started feeling great. And then now I'm hitting the point where I've been feeling so good that I'm like, oh, I can do everything like normal, when I really can't. I had to take off I took off last week because we were supposed to go to the beach, but we didn't end up going. And other reasons I'll explain. But the prior 2 weeks before that, I worked way too much. And my job that I work, not just from home, my job that I go to is, I have to commute an hour. So it's 2 hours in the car, which I know a ton of people commute and it's not that big of a deal, but I was exhausted. I worked too many days in a row. I way overdid myself. I worked way too late, and I'm a hairdresser, so it's really physical, like the standing and doing, and I don't know. I had a realization that I can't do, like, I started freaking out, like, how long am I going to be able to do it like this? So we'll see. All my clients are really understanding, and they know, like, obviously I'm pregnant, and I just haven't set a date as to when I'm going to quit working. I've just been like, when I quit feeling bad. So this past week, I mean, like the past couple weeks, I've been telling everybody, I'll pre-book your next appointment, but there's no guarantees from this point forward. Like, if I don't feel good, like, I'm just not gonna work. So yeah. Oh, look how cute. My mom got me this pot that says "You Grow Girl." Isn't that so adorable? Okay, let me put them over here with the other finished ones. All right, so next question. Are you nervous to be a plant parent plus a parent? Question mark. All right. I mean, no, I'm not. Honestly, I'm really excited to be a parent. Oh my God, it's so crazy. I can't believe it. So, like I said, me and my husband have been together 10 years. I'm the last one in my family to have a kid. And for many years, both of us did not want to have kids. Like, I always was like, nope, not for me. I can't handle it. I don't want the responsibility. No, thank you. But I never was like, I'll never say never. Of course, I knew, like, there was a part of me that I knew that I definitely wanted to be, had the desires to be a mom. But I was just like, oh my God, that's too much. Like, I can't deal with it. You literally have no freedom at all. Like, it's all about the kids. Like, you know, I just was in a different place. And then the past couple years, I've really been wanting to be a parent. And then what I was talking about earlier, when my husband almost passed away, that literally solidified it with me. I was like, I want to have your baby. I want that. Ooh, got crazy roots. I don't know, just because how much I love him. Like, I can't even imagine, like, what the love is to, like, have a child between us. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted, is a part of both of us. And yeah, I'm getting older. Like, I'm about into the bracket of, you know, you got to start thinking about it. My husband's 10 years older than me, so I kept calculating, like, oh my gosh, if we, like, if we wait too long, like, you'll be old and our kid will, like, never leave the house, basically. But yeah, so we wanted a kid for a long time, and then we just didn't think it could happen for us, and then it happened, surprisingly, and here we are. So I'm not nervous about being a parent. I'm nervous when they get older. I'm not nervous about, like, newborn. I know what that entails, okay? I have nannied my whole life. Like I said, all my siblings have children. It's not peaches and cream like everybody says it is. I know what that entails, and I have a supportive husband. I don't know, being a hairdresser, I hear it all from everybody, and not everybody's husband is supportive and won't do, but my husband's a doer. He'll be up with me in the middle of the night. He'll do, take care of. He's like, I'll watch him whenever you want to go back to work. Like, he's all hands on, and he will be. So I feel supported in that. And then my in-laws are right here. They've been super supportive, and yeah, I'm not nervous about that. I'm scared about like when the kid has to go to school, once they get older. Like the baby toddler stage does not scare me. So yeah, I'm not scared of that. I'm excited to be a parent. I can't believe it. I'll get emotional if I talk about it too much. So here's my pomanii. They stayed in the same thing. Okay, so you were asking, am I nervous about being both? No, because I haven't been bringing any more plants in. This will lead into my next question that I'm saving for last. But I haven't really been bringing any more plants in. And no, I think I'm going to enjoy having my plants to do something with and my kid. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, you know, not just caring for my kid. I'll be able to give him to my husband and be like, give me 30 minutes. I'm going to do plant chores. Oh, he's so cute. I don't know. I know you can snap these babies off, but I want to leave them all together. And this guy barely gets watered, so I think I want to put him in this pot because this will be like an upgrade. Try not to get soil in here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so scatterbrained. I'm all over the place. But no, I'm not so nervous. I mean, if you have a ton of plants, and I think I've talked about this in other videos, if you have a ton of plants, you'll go through seasons where you are overwhelmed. Like, it can be overwhelming if you have pests. And even now, recently, yeah, I basically let my plants go, and it wasn't on top of watering them, and whatever. It just happens, you know? So I feel like if I don't bring any more in and add the child, that it's manageable. But yeah, the only thing I'm nervous about is I'm due like October, so that's going to be about time to bring the plants in from the porch. That's the only thing I'm nervous about, is that I'm going to have plants that need to come inside like right when I'm due. So I might try to transition them inside before a little while. Oh, I just saw a hair. It just went in there. Oh well, it's going to be part of the plant. That's the only thing I'm nervous about as far as that. But I know it's a lot. Like, I know it's a lot, but I'm going to be off work for a little while. I think it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm not too nervous. Okay, so let me finish this, and then I'm going to go on to my last question. I have one more plant. So I timed that out perfectly. I'm sorry if you sent a question after these and I missed it. I didn't check back on my Instagram for a while. And when you do those little like answer question things, they disappear, you know, after 24 hours. And yeah, so sorry if I missed your question. So here he is. All right, so let me grab my last plant that I'm going to repot, answer my last question. I have 2 pots that Mary sent me from that exchange. Let me show them to you guys. Oh, and then I gotta take a pee break. I drank so much tea. Look at how cute, and they have drainage holes. I absolutely love them. So now I gotta pick out which one of these I want to put that little abovada in. I haven't made too much of a mess. Let me grab him. Okay, so here he is. He's been living in water. Okay, we went out of town. I could not find this plant anywhere. And my mother-in-law was watching my cats, and she had told me like he got into some of the plants on the counter because I left plants out on the counter. They normally don't mess with them because we're home, but I guess when we were gone, Butters got up on the counter, and I could not find this one anywhere. So I was so upset. I was like, dang, I guess it, you can see it's got holes in it from the cat chewing it. But I was like, dang, I guess, you know, she had to throw it away. Like, it was so bad. I found this thing in the dog water bowl. Like, I didn't notice it all day. I went to fill up his bowl, and I was like, oh my god, there's my plant. My cat literally carried this and stuck it in the water bowl. How crazy is that? Okay, so which one of these? Oh, this is going to be so cute. Ooh, that one looks good because it's got green. Or do I want to do blue? Ooh, the blue is so pretty. They both look good. I think I'm gonna go with the blue. It just seems to pick up on the little speckles a lot. And I'll save this guy for another plant. So let me pull out my last question. And I'll explain to you guys why I've been such a mess lately. So let's see. Okay, so I got another question. How is your pup doing? So if you guys don't know, over here on the tube, I posted on my Instagram that my dog, we found some lumps under his neck, and he went to the vet and they were running tests and thought that he has lymphoma, cancer, and I was waiting on the test results, and I've been such a mess. And so yeah, we got the test results back, and unfortunately my dog does have cancer, and he also has something else called mast cell disease. The doctor isn't as worried about that, but basically the lymphoma spreads super fast. He's acting totally normal and fine, but because it's in his lymph nodes. Okay, so my camera card died. My memory card got full, I mean. Anyways, here this is. It's done. I don't know exactly where it left off, but I think I was starting to tell you guys what was going on with my dog, and I posted about it on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for all your kind messages. That really does help. And I'm just gonna keep going on with the story. But I grabbed this guy, okay? He has been severely underwatered. What is that on his leaf? Okay, I was just trying to make sure that wasn't scale. Oh god, he is so dirty and like so full of cat hair. So we're gonna repot him. Oh, I didn't even realize he's not in this terracotta. I was thinking he's drying out so much because he was in terracotta. No, he's just in this as a little catch pot. But I'm gonna put him in plastic. I think the closest one in size is this because he dries out so fast. All right, so what's going on with my dog? Unfortunately, we got test results back, and he's positive. He has those two things. He has lymphoma, cancer, and he has this other thing called mast cell disease. She's not as worried about that. She's more concerned about the lymphoma. So basically, she told me if we don't do anything, my dog has like 1 to 2 months to live. I have been completely heartbroken over it, okay? It set me into such a downward spiral the past, like really the past week, but I think this has been going on for like 2 weeks. I'm so glad I already had planned to take off work last week because I was such a freaking basket case. I don't even think I could have made it. I have not been sleeping good at all. Like, I have been way over the edge, like not in a good place because of all this. Because, you know, like, I don't know. I've got cats, okay? I love my cats, but cats are different than your relationship with your dog. And he's my only dog. He's been there for me. He was here for me when my husband was in the hospital and I had to sleep by myself at night. And he's just like the best dog we've ever had. He's so good. He listens. He never uses the bathroom in the house. Like, he's just golden. The only problem we have with him is he wants too much attention. It can be annoying. Like, that's the problem we have with him. So, and he's pretty young too. Like, we maybe think he's like 7. We don't really know because he just showed up at our house and he was severely emaciated when he showed up. But anyways, so the vet basically told us he has 1 to 2 months. If we do nothing, we can give him steroids just to keep him comfortable, or we can do treatment. But that's what I've been in agony about because it's so expensive, you guys. It's so expensive. And it's just like, I was having this conversation with my husband last night. Like, I don't want to do treatment just because of me, because I'm in such a fragile state being pregnant. Like, I don't want to do treatment because everyone's worried about me freaking out, like losing my shit completely, because I already have been. Like, and he's our last dog. We lost so many animals. Like, we had 4 dogs. It's really hard. Like, you go from having like a house full of freaking dogs to down to 1. That's why I ended up getting cats, because I didn't have any more dogs and they needed homes, and you know, I just took them in. And yeah, so I think that plays a factor because I already know what it's like losing animals. I've lost so many, like both of us have. It's just heartbreaking. And the thought the thought of having to go through this while I'm pregnant is just like so daunting. I can't even, like, is it worse to not give him treatment and not spend the money and just try to keep him comfortable and lose my dog before I have the baby? Or do we do the treatment and he could potentially go into remission for 1 to 2 years and we spend all this money like right before I have the baby? So I just feel like it's a lose-lose either way. Like, you're not supposed to be up here, Peanut. You know, I don't know. It's just not easy asking for help in something like this with me being pregnant and as expensive it is. Like, I don't know. It's just so expensive. It's crazy to me that it's this expensive. But my husband really wants to do it. And honestly, like I said, I'm the last one of my family to have a baby. I already have a crib. I'm going to have a shower. I have so many hand-me-down clothes. Like, I'm really not that concerned about that part of it. And I'm planning on breastfeeding, so hopefully I won't have to buy formula if everything works out. So I don't know. I'm not so worried about the baby stuff. It's just about losing my dog while I'm pregnant. Like, I really don't want it to send me into like a bad mental state. So anyways, last week, because basically we have to make the decision so quick, like what to do if we're going to give him treatment. Like, we need to start right away. Because like I said, the lymphoma is so fast moving that like we have to do it right away. So that was another stress. It was just too much for me to handle at one time, between that, just all the changes going on with having a baby in general. So needless to say, I put myself into a complete tailspin. I was such a mess last week. I let all my work fall behind. I wasn't answering anybody. Like, I totally checked out because I was having mental breakdowns like all freaking week long over my dog, which I know sounds stupid, but it's not just that. That's just like the cherry on top of dealing with a lot of other change and stuff. Anyways, I just don't do well with change, basically. So, and having to make a decision so quick and thinking like, is it selfish to spend money on him right now when I'm having a baby? Like, I know that comes first, but he's still my dog, my baby, and I don't know, I want him to just be around for a little while, even if he's around just for my kid to be one. I'm happy with that. Or I basically told the vet, if he can just make it until after I have the baby to where it doesn't put me into like a bad depression. I was crying so much last week, like uncontrollably, all freaking week long, to the point like I had myself worked up the other day so bad I had to go get in the shower. I was like hysterically crying about the dog. So yeah, and my husband's worried because he's like, it's not good for the baby, you know, and he's sad too. So it's just been hard, like trying to make the right decisions on everything, knowing it's like expensive, and I know you shouldn't stress about money and stuff, but like I'm not going to be working. It's just been too much at one time. I'm not the type of person that I like to hear people's problems, because I know everybody has problems, okay? I know people deal with mental illness, like everybody has issues and stuff going on. I don't really enjoy hearing it like when I'm watching YouTube and stuff like that, because I feel like everybody has stuff. Like, I'm sorry you're going through a hard time, but I'm not one to just like put every complaint out there. I try to be like really positive. I want to put out like enjoyable, positive content. But you guys, I could not help it. Like, I seriously was doing so bad last week. So thank you to everybody who messaged me, and everyone who's checked on me and all that stuff. It's been really hard, and I don't know if I'm just taking it so extra hard because I'm pregnant. A little part of me thinks that's why I'm like freaking out so much, but my husband's really upset too. So I don't know. I'm not sure exactly if that's the case, or I'm just upset about my dog dying. This is gonna be so much better. He is crazy. Is he not crazy looking? So that's the update. So we decided that we are gonna do treatment. I don't know if I said this or not. My husband really wants to do it, and I do want to do it. So yeah, it was just an agony trying to make the decision whether we're going to do it or not, because it just has to be done. Everything has to be done so fast, and I don't know, I feel like I needed time to process it. Like, literally, we went to the vet. We found those lumps under his neck. We went to the vet, and she basically told us that day, like, it looks like lymphoma to me. He probably has cancer. He may have like 1 to 2 months. I'm just like, what? He's acting totally fine. Like, he acts great. He's acting normal. We just have him on Benadryl right now. So it's just been too much to process. Okay, so that's what's been going on, my life updates. So yeah, right as I was like, oh, I'm gonna get back into the swing of filming things, no, I could not post, I could not film. I was just been so out of it trying to deal with this. And yeah, so we're gonna do treatment on him. It starts on Wednesday. Today is Monday, so hopefully we can get him into remission and it works. Even if it just helps him live a little bit longer until after I have the baby, that's all I could ask for. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I saved that question for last because it's a doozy. Come here, Bubba. You want to say hi to everybody before I go? Come here. Come over here and tell everybody hello. I know I got cords here. Come up here. Come over here and see me. Oh, baby, can you fit? Okay, can you tell everybody hello? My good boy. Yes. Say, I'm doing good. You kind of have stinky breath right now. I know. I'm doing good so far. And you're going to be good, strong, big boy. Say he's really excited because he's been getting peanut butter sandwiches twice a day with his Benadryl pills. And he's expecting it now and he loves it. And Daddy let you sleep in the bed some because I was so emotional. And then he knows it too. Like, anytime I'm upset and crying, he wants to come give me like more attention and stuff like that because he knows I'm upset and he just wants me to like get better and quit crying and stuff. So that makes it even worse. I'm like, oh, he's so sweet. So yeah, he's been getting spoiled. We let him in the bed. We normally, it's like he's the size of a human being, okay? I normally don't let him in the bed. So he's been getting in the bed, sleeping with us because I was just so emotional. But anyways, keep my little pup in your prayers. Hopefully he will do good and you'll be a good boy and you'll make it through your treatment and you'll be able to be here when the baby's born, all that stuff, right? So yeah, so that's the update. I'll keep you guys updated as I know stuff and let you know how his treatments and stuff are going. So thank you so much for that. Okay, you can get down now. What? I got something on me. Okay, can you get down now? Go lay down. Go find Peanut. Go on. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated on what's new with him. But anyways, thank you so much to everybody who sent me questions for this little repot with me. I feel like I was all over the place, you guys, but it is 11:41. Okay, I am a night owl, but it's time for me to go to bed. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. I feel like that was perfect. I got my plants done. I'm gonna take these all into the kitchen and I am gonna water them in because a lot of them do need a drink right now, and then I won't have to worry about it. I'm just gonna put the lid on this container and then I'll clean up tomorrow when I get home from work, right? We'll clean up all our mess tomorrow and we'll go to bed. Thank you guys so much if you made it to the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. You guys know the spiel. Any type of way you guys interact with my channel, it helps it so much. So yeah, leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a comment. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this, if you guys enjoy this type of video, so I know what content to make in the future. And I feel like I constantly have things that need repotting, and if I make it a point to film it, like sit down, actually film, I'll actually get some repotting done. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. You guys are the best. I'll be back at you again soon with another one. Bye. You say bye, Bubba? You say bye? You tell everybody goodbye? Don't step on the cords. Please don't knock over a lava lamp. Okay, come up here and tell them bye. Say bye. Oh, I don't want to be licked in the face. I love you, but I don't want to be licked in the face. No, my boy. My boy. Tell Daddy he's got to take you potty before you go night-night. Tell Daddy. He's got to go take you pee-pees.